Are those super cheap tickets to Korea a scam? Here's everything you need to know before booking China Southern Airlines. My first issue is that we could not figure out how to check in online, so we did have to wait in a queue at the airport and they did weigh our bags, but I'm an expert packer, so I was fine. Once we boarded, they had a man wearing a camera vest walk around and film everyone. I was too scared to video that, but here's an example from the safety film. Controversial opinion, but the meals on China Southern are actually good. The beef and broccoli was actually delicious. I also had a really nice noodle dish on one of our connections. I will say this is the first time I've ever seen anyone give out fish on a plane. One of our flights had a side of smoked salmon and another one didn't give you any choice at all and they just fed everyone fish, but it was surprisingly not an issue scent-wise. All the movies had Chinese subtitles burnt into them. Breakfast was the option of English or Chinese. I picked English and got an English breakfast. I don't know what else I was expecting. We landed in China for our layover. The border crossing was a bit sketchy, but ultimately fine. We did have to go collect our bags and then recheck them in at the desk, which took a long time, but what else were we going to do in China? And that's not the airline's fault anyway. Our connection airport was Zhengzhou, which is primarily domestic, so we didn't have to wait in any lines once we crossed over into the international terminal. Our last flight home was probably the best flight I've ever had in my life. It was so empty. Everyone got their own row to stretch out and sleep. We all got fed. There were no kids. Amazing. I also have to note that the China Southern crew were so kind. If you were sleeping during mealtime, you got this card to let you know you could still get food. Overall, this was absolutely fine, and I would 100% fly with China Southern again.